Articulation wise, Goku does not look up at all. What the heck is up, you guys? Animated Heroes here, back with another action figure review for you guys. And as you can see today, we're going to be taking a look at the Dragon Ball Super Dragon Star Series Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10 Goku action figure. Now let's go ahead and take a look at that sexy packaging. Now for the sexy packaging, it's the same thing we've seen already a million times. Dragon Ball Super right there, Dragon Star Series at the bottom, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10 Goku with the window packaging. Of course, you can see the figure. On the side, you got an awesome image of Goku right there. I really do dig that. At the bottom, you got Dragon Ball Super. Nothing much going on this side. Almost dropped the box. And on the back, as you guys can see, you got the figure right there. There's the Gohan and Frieza I've already reviewed. Check those out if you haven't already. The rest of the figures in the wave, and of course, Kale, who I am eager to build, and all the stuff at the bottom that doesn't really matter. So that being said, let's go ahead and bust this figure out of the package. Now, straight out of the packaging, I'm just going to say that this figure is already the worst figure in the wave, and that is for several reasons. Man, this figure is pretty bad. It does do some things good. I'm not going to bash this figure entirely. It does some things good, and I'll start with the good. First off, I do like the paint. I'm not even going to lie. It does capture that Kaioken effect, except for the fact that it's red at the face and then the chest just looks like a neutral color. It looks like it's his average skin tone. I'm not sure if you guys can look at that, but look at the intensity of the red in the arms and then look at the intensity of it on his chest and neck and face. It's all different. And as for the gi, I'm pretty sure this is the same exact figure we got before with probably a different head. I'm not sure because I never got the first one, but it looks to be the same to me. I do like the way they painted the Kaioken colors. That's one thing I definitely like. They made these blues, this really dark maroon red. I'm cool with that. The boots look extremely awesome in my opinion. The rest of the clothing, I think it's the same color. I'm not really sure. Like I said, I don't have the first one, but I don't know. It's just, this figure has a lot going on. And let's go ahead and talk about the hair as well. Where's the box? Here we go. Sit this right here. So this is how, let me move my camera real quick. This is going to be a different type of review because I'm doing a lot of moving around for this one, but okay. Look at how the hair looks on this package right here, and then look at how this looks. This is purple. This is not blue. This is purple, and I don't know how it looks on camera, but this is, you can see a hint of blue in it, but this is purple, and that's just not cool. Now, on from that, I'm not even going to harp on that because I don't want a lot of people, oh, you're just hating on the figure. No, this figure has some issues. And the face is, in my opinion, the face is pretty good. They did well on the teeth. I like how it came out. You can tell that the face is Goku, so that's one thing I do like, but everything else other than certain areas of paint is just horrible. And there's one particular thing I'm going to talk about a little bit later in the video. I'm going to save that, but let's go ahead and put this guy back and see how tall he stands really quickly. Standing straight up is impossible with this figure. The way the knees are made, the way they were designed rather, you just can't get this guy to stand straight up. And there's an example of why. Now, leaning Goku stands to the top of his head a little bit over 5 inches, and to the top of his hair he's about 6.5 inches, close to 7 actually. So the hair is pretty tall. The figure itself, I mean, a little over 5 inches. I mean, I guess he's a tall figure, but like I said, he's not standing straight up, so the measurement is not going to be accurate. You can't get this guy to stand straight up because of the legs, which I already showed that. So let's go ahead and get into articulation because I don't want to talk about that anymore. Now, like I said, articulation-wise, Goku does not look up at all. He looks down about that much, which is basically nothing, and because of the way the eyes are painted, it's going to look like he's looking forward even when he's looking down. Neck, you're not really getting much out of the neck at all. You can tilt it just a little bit, but not really much at all. So that's about all you can get, and it will look good at certain angles, but it doesn't really work, so don't expect anything from that. The arms, of course, can go all the way around. You can move them up depending on how you move this shoulder piece right here, which, like I said, this really works well. I like the way they do this. He does have a bicep swivel, of course, double jointed elbows that bend. very well. That's one thing I'm happy about. Hands are on a ball peg. You can pretty much move those however you want. He does have a swivel at the waist. I believe it's on a ball peg. He does not really lean forward or back much, but I mean, you can do it. Back about that much, forward about that much. That's about it. Now, this right here is a separate piece, but it does hinder articulation. He kicks out that much with this. That's about all you're going to get. He does the splits well. That's one thing I'm happy about. He does have the drop down leg method, but because of the fact that the joints in there are too small, it doesn't really help. So, yeah. Now the worst part, the knees. This takes me back to the first SH Figure Arts Dragon Ball Z figures. That's how they were. The knees looked really ugly when you bent them, but at least you could get a lot of motion out of those. This is his knee bent. This is his knee not bent. So anytime you stand this guy up, he's not standing straight, and that's the issue that I really have with this figure. But anyway, moving on. There's no swivel right here at the boot. Foot goes down about that much, up that much, and you get pretty good ankle pivot compared to the rest of them. So for the most part, articulation is very I'd say from the waist up it's pretty good, but once you get to the knees though, nah, you might as well put this figure down. Now for accessories, Super Saiyan Purple Goku comes with a pair of fist hands, of course, which every Dragon Ball Z figure needs. He comes with a pair of Kaioken Kamehameha hands, which I'm very happy about. He comes with the Build-A-Figure piece arm for KO, who I am really excited for. And of course, he comes with an open palm hand for her. So that's all for the lot of accessories this guy comes with. For some size comparison, here is Super Saiyan Purple Goku standing next to the SH Figure Arts Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta and the SH Figure Arts Custom Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Next up here he is standing next to the Dragon Stars Way Too Savage Jiren and of course the SH Figure Arts Lord Beerus. And lastly here he is standing next to two Marvel Legends. Now if you guys want me to be 110% honest with you, this figure is complete trash. I'm just going to be serious. Like, no joking around. It does some things good, but for the most part, everything is bad. The hair, the sculpt of the hair is really nice. I don't really like the paint. Now, you could say that's a personal issue because some people might say, oh, this is extremely accurate. I don't know. That just looks like a matte purple to me. I'm just going to be real with you guys. The face looks good. That's one thing I like. For a $19 figure, the face looks good. It's painted really well, and that's one thing I'm happy about. Now, the rest, I'd say the articulation from the waist up is really good. The paint is not that bad either, but articulation wise and just some of the aesthetics of this figure are just done so horribly, and that's what messes up for me. And like I said, the main issue is going to be this right here. This guy cannot stand straight up, and for the most part he cannot stand. You guys don't know how many times this guy fell over during this review. Like, honestly, it was getting pretty frustrating. And another issue, I've covered this already, but Dragon Stars, they're just too loose at the legs. Like, these things slide all the way around. The feet are constantly turning. They're just fragile. That's the only thing I can think of. Fragile. Well, I'm not even going to say fragile. Just all over the place, if that makes any sense. These figures are very difficult to pose. Now, if you just wanted to stand on your shelf, by all means, I highly recommend going and picking it up just to say, oh, I got a Super Saiyan Goku or Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku. Yeah, but if you want to pose these guys and have fun with it, it's just going to give you problems and a whole lot of frustration. So yeah, that's how I feel about this figure. I do not recommend it unless you want to build Kale or you just want to stand him on your shelf. So yeah, that's my review. If I had to rate this figure, Goku fanboys are going to kill me, but I'm sorry. 4 out of 10. That's what I'm giving this guy, and not the 3 4s. One of those 4s. I just had to say it 3 times to let you guys know this is a 4. So yeah, anyway, that's my review of it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know the Goku fanboys are going to be a little upset at me, but I'm sorry guys, this figure is not, it's just not good, and I gotta be a reviewer and tell you when a figure's not good. So yeah, if you like the review, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. That always helps me out, especially do it because the Goku fanboy is going to be smashing that dislike button. Of course, if you want more content, follow me on everything you see listed in the description below, and if you want to see more YouTube videos, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. You guys know the drill, and as always, animated heroes, will talk to you guys later. Peace.